Stop everything. This is not a drill. The digital world has just been hit by a Category 5 emotional hurricane that has officially obliterated the celebrity landscape forever. You thought you knew betrayal, you thought you knew heartbreak, but you have never seen an industry execution quite like the one that just unfolded at a private estate in the Hamptons. We have secured exclusive, high-definition, soul-shattering footage that was never supposed to see the light of day. Imagine this. The flowers are arranged, the A-list guests are in their seats, and Teyana, the woman who has given her heart and soul to the man of the hour, is standing in her custom bridal gown, ready to say I do to Pierre. But the fairy tale didn't just end. It was incinerated in front of the world's most powerful people. Just minutes before the ceremony, the Rebel Ridge superstar didn't just walk out. He vanished into a waiting black SUV, and he wasn't alone. Leaked security audio has captured the exact moment Teyana realized the seat next to him was occupied by none other than the Infinity Stone collector herself, Harvey. This isn't just a breakup. This is a public assassination of a woman's soul. We are talking about wedding bells being replaced by the sound of glass shattering and a bride left screaming in the dirt. The receipts are leaked, the voice notes are screaming, and the betrayal is so deep it has left Hollywood paralyzed. Do not move, do not blink, because the carnage you are about to witness is the biggest celebrity crime of the century. The air at the ultra-exclusive Hamptons estate was thick with the scent of expensive lilies and impending doom as the guests, including some of the biggest names in music and film, realized the music had stopped for all the wrong reasons. Teyana was in the bridal suite, a vision in white, surrounded by her inner circle, when a single burner phone notification changed the course of her life forever. Sources inside the room claim Teyana's face went from a bridal glow to ghostly pale in a matter of seconds. The message was a high-resolution photo of Pierre, already 5 miles away from the venue, with his hand on the thigh of Harvey. This wasn't a rumor, it was a digital execution. Teyana didn't just cry. She let out a primal, guttural scream that was heard across the entire garden, sending a shockwave of terror through the waiting crowd. Witnesses described the scene as a total psychological collapse. Teyana reportedly tore at the lace of her veil, demanding to know how the man, who had promised her forever, just 6 hours prior, could be seen fleeing her own wedding with the one woman she was told not to worry about. The betrayal was calculated, cold, and televised through the lens of a dozen leaked iPhone videos from disgruntled staff members who realized the payday of a lifetime was unfolding in front of them. The immediate fallout was a whirlwind of violence and vanity. While Teyana was being physically restrained by her security to keep her from sprinting after the car, Pierre's social media was being scrubbed in real time. But the internet is forever. A leaked voice note, allegedly sent from to Lori just 30 minutes before the ceremony was set to begin, has surfaced on the dark web. In the recording, Aaron's voice is calm, frighteningly calm, as he says, "I can't do the performance anymore, Lori. The dress is on, the guests are here, but I'm coming to you. Have the plane ready." This confirms the most sickening theory of all. The entire wedding was a front. A high-stakes charade designed to keep the public eye on Aaron while he coordinated his ultimate level-up with the Harvey dynasty. Harvey, the woman who has dated the elite of the elite, apparently decided that the ultimate trophy wasn't just a man, but another woman's husband-to-be. The Harvey hysteria has hit a new, demonic peak. Social media is currently a graveyard of Teyana's supporters clashing with Lori's stone collectors, in a war that is drawing blood. In the comment sections, as the guests were ushered out by tight-lipped security, the real war began behind closed doors. We have obtained exclusive screenshots of a group chat between Teyana's bridesmaids, and the details are harrowing. One message reads, "She found the second phone in his tuxedo jacket." It was full of photos of him and Lori in Paris, while he was supposed to be on set. Another bridesmaid replied, "He didn't even leave a note." He just left his ring on the vanity, with a sorry written in lipstick on the mirror. The level of disrespect is subterranean. But Teyana Taylor isn't just any bride. She is a warrior. Reports are surfacing that as soon as the shock wore off, the rage took over. Teyana reportedly ordered her team to track the GPS on the SUV, leading to a high-speed chase through the backroads of the Hamptons that ended in a heated, explosive confrontation at a private airfield. Onlookers at the terminal claim they saw Teyana, still in her shredded wedding gown, screaming at the top of her lungs as Aaron and Lori boarded a Gulfstream jet. The audio, captured by a ground crew member, is haunting. Teyana can be heard shrieking, "You used me for the culture. You used me to get close to her," before the engines drowned out the rest of her heartbreak. The plot twist that truly broke the internet came when Lori Harvey herself posted a cryptic, 5-second video on her Instagram story. It was just a shot of her hand, flawlessly manicured, holding a glass of vintage champagne against the backdrop of a private jet cabin. But in the corner of the frame, you can clearly see Aaron Pierre's distinctive tattoos. There was no caption. There didn't need to be. It was a victory lap over the ruins of another woman's life. The sheer audacity of the move has sparked a global conversation about the Lori Harvey effect and whether she has finally gone too far. Even celebrities are picking sides. Cardi B reportedly went on a deleted Twitter rant defending Teyana, calling the move demonic, while other industry players are staying silent, terrified of the Harvey family's reach. But the most chilling part of the story is the pre-wedding recording that has just been leaked. It's an audio clip of Aaron Pierre talking to an unknown male friend, allegedly recorded the night before the wedding. In it, Aaron says, "Teyana is the heart, but Lori is the throne. You don't choose the heart when the throne is calling." The psychological carnage inside Teyana's camp is absolute. Her mother and close friends are reportedly on a 24-hour watch as the singer-actress fluctuates between catatonic silence and explosive episodes of grief. The wedding cake, a 7-tier masterpiece, was reportedly smashed to pieces by Teyana herself in a fit of rage that was captured on a kitchen staff member's hidden camera. But as the sun sets on what was supposed to be the wedding of the year, a new, darker rumor is beginning to circulate. Sources close to the situation claim that this wasn't just a sudden change of heart. They allege that Lori Harvey has been bankrolling Aaron Pierre's recent career moves behind the scenes, effectively buying him away from Teyana in a move that feels more like human trafficking than a romance. The contracts involved are rumored to be worth millions, and Teyana was the only one who didn't know she was being traded. The cliffhanger that has everyone gasping for air. A grainy photo has emerged of a document Aaron left behind in the bridal suite. It's not a legal separation, but a non-disclosure agreement with a check for $1 million attached to it. He tried to buy her silence on her own wedding day. The aftermath has turned into a digital bloodbath as Teyana Taylor's fan base has begun a coordinated dox of every associate linked to Aaron Pierre. They are calling for a total boycott of his upcoming projects, and the pressure is working. Several high-profile brands have already scrubbed his image from their sites, but the Harvey machine is fighting back with a level of cold-blooded efficiency that is terrifying to behold. Lori's legal team has already issued a global gag order to several witnesses, but they can't stop the flood of insider leaks coming from Teyana's inner circle. A new voice note has just hit the web, allegedly featuring Teyana's voice hours after the desertion. In a shaky, tear-filled whisper, she says, "He told me he loved my soul while he was packing his bags for her body. I will never let them breathe again." This isn't just a woman scorned. This is a woman who has been pushed past the point of no return. But the mystery deepens. Why now? Why on the wedding day? Sources close to Lori Harvey claim the timing was deliberate, a power move designed to show the world that she can take whatever she wants, whenever she wants it. There are whispers of a secret bet among Hollywood's elite socialites, with Lori proving she could dethrone Teyana at her most vulnerable moment. The cruelty is the point. Meanwhile, Pierre is reportedly shaken, but committed to his new life, with insiders saying he feels he escaped a life that was too small for his ambitions. The internet is in a state of total collapse, with every Team Teyana post being met by a Team Lori counterattack. The labels Betrayer and Collector are trending globally, but the real story is the leaked video of the alternate vows Aaron allegedly wrote for Lori while he was supposed to be writing them for his bride. The betrayal is total. The wedding is dead. And we are only just beginning to see the receipts that will burn Hollywood to the ground. The sun had barely risen over the abandoned wreckage of the Hamptons estate when the next phase of this psychological warfare was launched. While Teyana Taylor was reportedly being treated for a severe panic attack in a private medical facility, Pierre and Lori Harvey were already touching down at a secret location in the Caribbean, but their trail was anything but cold. Part 2 of this absolute massacre began with the accidental leak of a 4K video recorded by a drone that had been hovering near the airfield. The footage is chilling. It shows Pierre literally lifting Lori Harvey into the jet, laughing as he tosses a velvet box, presumably containing the wedding ring meant for Teyana, into a nearby trash bin on the tarmac. The level of sociopathic detachment in his eyes has sent the internet into a state of pure, unadulterated fury. But the real bomb was dropped by an anonymous source known only as The Architect, who released a series of encrypted files that reveal this wasn't just a wedding day dump. It was a 6-month-long slow poisoning of Teyana's entire career. The documents, which have been verified by multiple digital forensic experts, show that every major role Teyana lost in the last quarter was actually sabotaged by a shell company linked directly to Lori Harvey's management. The plan was to strip Teyana of her financial independence and her industry power before the wedding, leaving her with nothing but Aaron. And then, at her moment of maximum vulnerability, Aaron was instructed to pull the rug. The leaked incentive memo found in these files is the most disgusting thing you will ever hear. It allegedly promises Aaron a lead role in a major upcoming franchise, and a $10 million signing bonus the second he went public with Lori. Teyana wasn't just a fiancée. She was a target in a corporate takeover of a human being. When Teyana's brother allegedly found out, he attempted to leak the story, but he was silenced by a series of legal threats that we are only now seeing the light of day on. The digital battlefield shifted into high gear when a video surfaced of Teyana Taylor's youngest daughter reportedly asking, "Where's Daddy?" while Teyana sat motionless in the background, still wearing her blood-stained, dirt-streaked wedding heels. This image alone caused a mass exodus of fans from Aaron's pages, but the Harvey machine was ready. Within minutes, a counterleak hit a major gossip blog. A series of heavily edited, secret recordings of Teyana supposedly having a heated, verbal meltdown at Aaron weeks before the wedding. The spin was clear. They wanted to paint Teyana as unstable and toxic to justify Aaron's flight. But the plan backfired when the full, unedited audio was leaked by a disgruntled sound engineer. In the full version, you can hear Aaron gaslighting Teyana, telling her she's seeing things, and crazy for questioning his late-night calls to Lori, all while he was literally planning the getaway. The betrayal reached a new, sickening level of intimacy when a leaked love letter from Aaron to Lori was posted on a burner Twitter account. The letter, dated the morning of the wedding, detailed how he hated every second he spent touching Teyana, and how he was counting the minutes until he could be in Lori's arms. The cruelty of the words has caused even the most cynical industry veterans to speak out. A famous producer, who wished to remain anonymous, told our reporters, "I've seen some dirty moves in Hollywood, but what Lori and Aaron did to Teyana is on a level of pure evil I didn't think existed in the 21st century." But while the world was focused on the letter, Teyana Taylor was preparing her own move. Reports are coming in that she has hired a black ops legal team, the kind of lawyers who don't just sue you, they dismantle your entire life. just as the public was starting to process the sabotage, a new twist emerged from the Caribbean. A photo was leaked showing Aaron and Lori at a candlelit dinner on a private beach, and in the center of the table was a legal document titled Transfer of Rights. Rumors are swirling that Aaron Pierre didn't just dump Teyana, he actually legally signed over the rights to several creative projects they co-owned to Lori Harvey's production company as part of his buy-in to her circle. This is a level of theft that goes beyond the heart, it's a financial hijacking. Teyana's inner circle is claiming that she is now facing a multi-million-dollar deficit because of Aaron's secret dealings. The wedding wasn't just a breakup, it was a heist. And the most terrifying part. Lori Harvey was seen in the background of the photo, smiling at the camera, holding up a single finger to her lips as if to say, shush. The social media chaos peaked when Teyana Taylor's Instagram account was briefly hacked, replaced with a single image of a snake consuming its own tail. Many believe this was a warning shot from the Harvey camp, but Teyana's team regained control within seconds and posted a countdown timer that ends in 24 hours. The caption simply read, "The dead bride speaks." The internet is currently in a state of suspended animation. What does she have? Is it more audio? Is it video of the secret meetings? Or is it something even more devastating? Speculation is at an all-time high that Teyana has footage of Aaron and Lori together inside the bridal house on the night before the wedding. If that footage exists, the betrayal becomes a literal home invasion of the soul. As the second section of this nightmare concludes, the world is left staring at the wreckage of what was once the most respected woman in the industry. Teyana Taylor has lost her man, her wedding, and potentially her creative legacy in a single 24-hour period. But the look in her eyes in the latest paparazzi shot, taken as she left the hospital, wasn't one of sadness. It was a look of cold, calculated revenge. She is no longer the bride, she is the hunter. And as Aaron and Lori celebrate their victory in the sun, they have no idea that the slow poison they used on Teyana is about to be served back to them in a way they never expected. The cliffhanger that has everyone screaming. A leaked text from Teyana to an unknown recipient just surfaced. Check the vents in the jet. I left them a wedding gift they'll never forget. The wedding gift mentioned in Teyana's final text has officially detonated, and the fallout is a radioactive cloud that has reached every corner of the globe. Part 3 of this nightmare began at 30,000 feet. As Aaron Pierre and Lori Harvey's Gulfstream jet cruised over the Atlantic, the gift Teyana left behind was revealed to be a hidden, motion-activated server that began broadcasting a live, unfiltered audio feed of their private cabin conversation directly to a public server. The world listened in horror as the perfect couple dropped their masks. There was no romance. There was only a cold, transactional analysis of Teyana's downfall. In the leaked audio, Aaron is heard asking, "Is the wire transfer confirmed? I can't deal with the fallout if the Harvey check doesn't clear by Monday." To which Lori responds with a chilling laugh, "Relax. She's broken. By the time she realizes her masters are gone, we'll own the catalog." The wedding was just the marketing event of the year. The internet didn't just break, it entered a state of total anarchy. The heart versus throne debate was instantly settled as Aaron was exposed as a literal mercenary of the heart. But the most explosive revelation was yet to come. While the audio was broadcasting, Teyana Taylor's countdown hit 0. Instead of a video, she released a single PDF, the Harvey-Pierre prenuptial sabotage agreement. This document, signed and notarized weeks before the wedding, proved that Aaron had been paid a staggering $15 million to publicly humiliate and emotionally destabilize Teyana to clear the way for a new, Harvey-controlled media conglomerate. This wasn't just a breakup, it was a corporate hit. The betrayal was so deep that even the most seasoned gossip columnists were left speechless. Teyana hadn't just been dumped, She had been used as a sacrificial lamb for a billion-dollar branding pivot. The confrontation at the Caribbean landing strip was the stuff of cinematic legend. As the jet touched down, it wasn't met by a limo, but by a fleet of black SUVs and a legal team serving an immediate freezing of assets order. Teyana Taylor had leveraged her last remaining industry favors to launch a multi-jurisdictional strike against Aaron's blood money. The leaked footage from the tarmac shows Pierre's face turning a shade of grey as he realizes his phone and his bank accounts have been bricked. Harvey is seen in the background, frantically calling her father, but the Harvey shield finally showed its first crack. Reports are surfacing that Steve Harvey himself has gone into hiding, distancing the family brand from the toxic spill that Lori's obsession with Aaron has created. The hunter has officially become the hunted. The psychological climax occurred when Teyana Taylor finally walked onto her balcony at a secret recovery location and looked directly into a news helicopter camera. She didn't say a word. She simply held up her hand, showing her bare ring finger, and then slowly began to unwrap a bandage from her wrist, revealing a new tattoo, Reborn. The image went viral within seconds, becoming the ultimate symbol of resilience. But the story took one final, dark turn. A leaked recording from the Black Ops legal team reveals that Teyana has evidence that the accident Aaron had on set months ago, the one that Teyana nursed him through for weeks, was actually a staged event designed to gain her sympathy while he stole her passwords and creative blueprints. He didn't just break her heart, he weaponized her empathy to rob her blind. The social media landscape has turned into a graveyard for Pierre's career. Every major studio has officially distanced themselves, and rumors are swirling that he has been edited out of the Mufasa promotional cycle entirely. Harvey, for the first time in her life, is facing a total social cancellation, with her Infinity Stone collection now being viewed as a collection of victims rather than conquests. The final leaked message of the saga is a screenshot of a text Teyana sent to Lori as the jet landed. "You didn't take my man. You took my trash. And I hope you enjoy the smell when the world finds out what's actually in the box." The box is rumored to be a hard drive containing every single one of Lori's private communications with her previous exes, proving a pattern of emotional racketeering that could dismantle her entire socialite empire. As the curtain falls on the most dramatic celebrity betrayal in history, Teyana Taylor stands as the undisputed victor of the ruins. She lost a wedding, but she gained the ultimate receipt, the truth. Pierre and Harvey are reportedly trapped on the island, unable to leave as local authorities investigate the legality of the transfer of rights heist. The fairy tale is dead, the throne is burning, and the heart is finally healing. But as the screen fades to black, one question remains. Who was the architect that leaked the files? The final frame of the leaked video shows a shadowy figure in the back of Teyana's security detail, a figure that looks remarkably like one of Harvey's most famous exes. The war isn't over, the alliances are just shifting. You are witnessing the end of an era. The walls are closing in on the Harvey empire, and the Rebel Ridge star is about to find out exactly what happens when you cross a woman with nothing left to lose. This is the kind of explosive, soul-shattering truth that the gatekeepers have been trying to kill for years, and we are the only ones left standing to tell you the real story. We have the sabotage agreement in full, we have the Caribbean tarmac screams, and we have the hard drive files ready to leak. But you have to act now before the federal gag order hits our server. The clock is ticking and the lawyers are at our door. If you want to see the final confrontation, footage and the Lori leak hard drive before it's scrubbed from existence, you must subscribe immediately and turn on your notifications to maximum. This isn't just a video. It's a front row seat to the total destruction of Hollywood's most toxic elite. Like this video right now to stand with Teyana Taylor, and show the world that loyalty is the only currency that matters. Comment "Truth" below to join the resistance and unlock the next batch of leaked audio. If you miss this, you are missing the most important celebrity revelation of the decade. Don't let them lie to you. Get the truth here and get it now. Subscribe or be left in the dust.